Hey guys, it's Kim. So I'm a little excited and kind of a little bit nervous too in the same bit, but I've been thinking about this a little bit. So the other day about a week ago, I finished up my last Isabody challenge, and that was number 10. So I'm moving on to 11 here, and as I was writing my essay, got a little emotional because there's been this crazy journey over the last couple years. If you know me, you know a lot of the stuff I kind of went through with the health up and down and a lot of surgeries and everything. So as I was kind of going through it, I was thinking about what a blessing all of this has been in my life. So even before I started my first official one, I probably started two and never completed them. I don't know why. I just kind of started them and fell off or whatever. And then I've completed the last 10 with the exception of the one that was incomplete that I finished right after, right when I was in Canada. So when I got home, my essay was due and I didn't complete it. So that was the one in the middle of my 10 that I didn't finish. But I started thinking back, and the first couple that I really put my mind to were pretty incredible, and I had some great results. So when I first started the system Isogenics, I was freaking miserable, working night shift and completely exhausted, and I call it the broken down athlete effect. Multiple injuries and just a ton of pain medications and everything else. And just with the shift that I work, I wasn't taking care of myself, and I was coming back from an injury on top of it. So it was pretty hard for me to get anything done. And when I was first cleared, all I was allowed to do was run. So I started, doing my long distance running, and I lost any little bit of muscle that I did have. I just kind of burned it off. So I was kind of on that skinny fat sort of thing. So I was about 32% when I first started my challenges and able to really train again. So first part was weight loss, and did well with that, and had some pretty crazy transformations once I started adding weights to it. Had some beautiful photo shoots, and a month after that I ended up in the hospital with an emergency surgery, abdominal surgery, and had to kind of take time off and start all over. And then a couple months after that I'd had another major surgery and had time off of that. So all of this is happening in the middle of challenges, and I just kept going, and every time I would use my system or challenge for another thing, recovery or building muscle or losing weight. So when I was able to come back from that one, that was when I made the decision to compete. So then my challenges took on kind of another aspect of leaning out and just using my products in a different way. But it was the first time that myself or my trainer had incorporated our cleanses into competition training and dieting. So it was pretty awesome to see the results for me, and then he carried them on for himself and got the best results for him as well. So those challenges were pretty crazy and leaning out. And then I went on to a couple more challenges and was looking for building my muscle and building myself back up and getting more strength and mass. So it was just a different way for me to use our products again, and another challenge for me to build instead of necessarily leaning or losing weight. I was taking it to another level with our products, and we had all the AMP products and everything with us too, so I was able to really incorporate those into my training and got some awesome strength results. So I felt like I was finally getting back on track and leaning out as long as and building muscle. And last year, a year ago, a little bit more than a year ago now, it was in June, I was in Canada and had a little unexpected event. Ended up with another emergent surgery. Didn't expect to make it out of Canada, and I did, and I came back and we took it to another level. So after that I was on a liquid diet for quite some time, so that was another way that I was in the middle of challenges, trying to hold on to what little bit I had and use our nutrition to give me every gain that I could, to hold on to my muscle mass, and to use our liquid diet and our awesome amazing protein to help me keep any nutrition in my body. It was the only thing that was working for me. So I've had a year since then. And so what, 2 more challenges in the middle of that. Just finished that up, and this past week was a year since I've been out of the hospital, and I've recovered and I've been able to build. So I was using my challenges to build myself, and I'm ready to get back on the bus. And this challenge number 11 is going to be the craziest one yet for me. It's going to be probably the first one. I'm hoping I make it all the way through here, but this will be the first one that I do everything exactly the way that I'm supposed to do it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing my results. I just want you guys to know that it does not have to be about weight loss. We all use our challenges for different things, maintenance, recovery, athletic performance, whatever it is for you. And I'm hoping this time it will bring me some amazing results, and I'm looking forward to getting back to you guys. If anybody is willing to do this challenge with me, if you're ready to start another one, I know maintenance photos just went in to complete the last one, so if you're ready, let's do this together. Let's be accountable together, and I cannot wait to see everybody's results. Let's do this. Good luck.